Previously on Green Aqua.
Yes. So you guys were not kidding. For some of you, will look like the guy is just throwing away rocks inside of the tank. I like this side. This is the one that will float. Are you looking at me? George, I will take good care of the tank for you. So it's the time, shall I say, welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping.
That is my line.
My style was always being more minimalistic as possible. Not too much pieces of plants, more clean design. This was my style a few years ago. And then suddenly, after a few years, I changed a little bit to more this style. I like to show more plants. As we remember, with the tree, it's only one element inside, that is only a little bit of grass, nothing more. Then all the other scapes, even the one that was awarded in the contest or prize that I won so far, they are very minimalistic, not that so fancy with too much color. And that aquarium that I scaped in the workshop of Aquarium Gardens is exactly that. So we have so many species around, but if you look for the first sight, it doesn't look like. But then it goes to the details. So you start looking and you see different colors and contrasts, and then you can start finding different species. We had to try by ourselves. So sometimes we bought plants, we don't know exactly what we are buying. So we just need to put it inside and see how they grow. And I spend a lot of money just to understand how the plants grow and make my private selection. So what I usually do, 2 or 3 stems, just place them quite close to each other, giving a small distance of 2 or 3 centimeters. Usually I tend to put the plants in the scape more or less the same size for one reason. The soil has one shape, you see? When they start to grow, most of these plants, they grow in the same speed. So the shape will be already here. We can pack them more if you want to get more volume. Don't be afraid of put them down on the soil. Same way I spent the money just to try the plants, make my own tests and everything. What I suggest is to make an investment time to time. You can do the hardscape like this and keep it. This is not get spoiled. If the soil is in contact with the air, which is a problem, none. So it's done. So now it's time to save some money for the plants, and then you can buy the plants at the quantity you think that is good enough. Have consideration that you can trim and replant afterwards, but try to use more you can. Otherwise, all that investment will be gone. This is all about the tools. Even a video that Ballas published was talking about exactly about that. You have very cheap tools and also very expensive ones. If you are just giving the first steps in aquascaping, I don't think you should go for the most expensive ones unless you are completely sure that you love this and you want to do this. Tools make the difference how you plant. Some of them are more comfortable than the others. I remember in Vivarium, it was an exhibition in Netherlands. Me and Vitor, we were fighting about one tweezer. Not that the ones were bad, but at a certain point, we want to speed up a little bit the planting, and doesn't matter what we do with the other one. Anytime we put the tweezer on the soil, the plant come up. I like one specific brand, it's GBL Pro Tweezers. Any one of you wants to come here and plant, even if you do a mistake, I can always recover it. But I'm pretty sure I will say it's here, so you can always plant. It's not a big deal. You want to try? Yeah, go, go. Go deeper, yeah. Release slowly. Take it off, slowly. Someone else. Difficult? If you spend a lot of money in a set like this, with the lights, the aquarium, I understand becomes expensive to use so many plants, but think that the investment that you did on the beginning, and then you just put one pot inside. That does not make any sense. When you place that in the tank, try to make more quantity you can, just to avoid spoil the project from the very beginning. Imagine intense light, good soil. So at the end, we just placed 3 pots inside. Don't expect amazing results from the beginning. So everything takes its time. Look to your tank and see which is the first thing that you look for, or it caught more your attention. If I made it on the center, probably I would put all the reds on the center, not on the sides. So we need to change a little bit and play a little bit with the plants. My advice to you, if the money to spend in 120 is too much, go for the 60. But do it from the start till the end in the best way as possible. You get experience, you feel comfortable, you feel confident that you are succeed. Then afterwards you can step up. So what I usually do, I take the pot, just using my fingers like this. We are already a lot of color on it, right? If you have something that breaks that shape and pointing like a hair grass getting out, and even gets slightly color on orange, will look perfect. I use this plant a lot, and usually what I do is just place it in between the stem plants. You can use it alone. You can give it a really nice bush. Green Aqua, in some of the maintenance, they usually trim and place the tips in between just to the tanks look quite nice after maintenance. So, because when you put the stems in between, where you place them, they get roots quite fast and they stick together. So with this plant, it works in the same way. You get roots on the middle, so you can trim. One thing that I forgot to say is don't forget to spray your plants when you are doing it. Even if you do it fast or slow, it doesn't matter. Keep your plants moist. This is Rotala H. ara. It becomes really, really reddish. There's one more, and then one more, and then one more, and then one more, and we never finish. Cryptocoryne parva does not grow that fast. Probably one of the smallest cryptocorynes we can have. This is not a low budget, right? No, I'm just messing with you because of the video of this week.
Can you say that one more time into the camera?
No. Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping. Cryptocoryne becketii grow brownish and under leaves, when intense light, a little bit reddish. So what I do is just pressing it or even in my fingers, I make like this. Now it's all loose.
Oh, we're living in the present, but our mind is in the past, not knowing what we'll lose.
The Liliopsis is probably one of the most easiest foreground plants, the carpet. What I suggest to you guys when you plant it, let it grow for 1 month, 1 month and a half. When you start seeing new runners, new plants coming from this one, so you can trim. And then it tends to become really, really small. You know how to place rhizome plants on hardscape or not? I use glue. For this kind of work, it is better to use gel.
Not often we can see the value that we gain. Now listen, little one, the wounds will heal in time. I know it weighs a ton, but baby, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, 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 fine. You'll be fine.
Bobitis. Let's go for the Bobitis. I still have this part. I will just place it there. This kind of layouts, you have so many elements, so you can just watch and look to it. When you use less elements, they need to be in the perfect position. They must be in proportion. They must be very detailed, so you can look and see, damn, where he got that piece of wood or that rock or whatever. And less elements you have inside of the tank, more difficult it is. Always.
It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time and doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
Some glue is here.
Where? No, it's not me. It was George. And my glue was here. No, don't start.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna
Not bad for the first time. In Budapest, I mean.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar.
Don't forget that you are flooding the tank. I already messed up my house twice. I was flooding the tank, then I was taking the dog outside. And then afterwards I remember, oh, I was flooding the tank. And run home, it was already flood the living room. But I did it twice.
So you have seen the grandmaster of aquascaping. I'm absolutely blown away of how professional he is, and I really like his style. This is my favorite aquarium at Green Aqua. Thank you, Felipe, and thank you, Aquaflora, for being here with us. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you like the Green Aqua YouTube channel, please subscribe if you didn't do so yet. And please hit the bell button to get notified of a future upload. Stay tuned for more. Bye.
Still I'm singing,